My name is Professor Ibauchi Innocent of the Federal University of Technology, Owerri. I was recruited as an ad hoc staff for INEC by the REC of Imo. So they gave them our names, and luckily I was made return officer. It's not everybody that is made return officer. I don't know why. But I went to Orlu unassumingly. I didn't carry any vehicle. I didn't, live in the hotel. I was staying in the EO's office to monitor what is happening. So outside, a lot of things happened. So my brother Yinka, who is the IT man from Abuja, he now said this is what is. I said, yes, this is what is happening. It didn't stay up to 3 hours. Petitions started coming in. I have 7 petitions here. See them. But those
what are the petitions about, and what's
about areas we have already discovered that all these 7 areas, these are their petitions.
Where are the areas? Can you mention?
Yes, like I told you before, Orlu East, Orlu West, Idato North, Idato South, Saba, Ohajegbema, Oguta, and Uguta. Let me recap. Isu, Ohajegbema, Idato North, Orlu East, Orlu West, Idato East, and Njuaba. These are the major areas.
What happened in these areas?
That's massive rigging, manipulation of the sensitive materials, using them, even the card reader, so making it to look like a childish play.
Who perpetrated this massive?
Most of the things were people that were bought, people who took money from them, especially the coppers, whom they intimidated to sign some papers and all. When a copper was saying it, he didn't know that I was the RO. So I took note. He was telling us they intimidated her to sign. A lot of things happened, which I cannot stay here to recount. Okay, so by the time all these things were coming, I called the REC and asked him that these are some of the anomalies. Already he had found out himself. He went to Orlu and discovered almost the same thing I have discovered. What happened? I now told him that I'm going to cancel these 7 areas. So I didn't know that there was a boy behind my window where I was staying. He now said, the boy said, hey, let's say we don't want to go alive here. These people are very brutal. I said, okay. So REC on noticing and knowing that if I cancel it, they will kill me and damn the consequences. Since they had the government. So he said I should find a way to come. So when they resisted me, they held me hostage. He started making calls, trying to release me till this morning. Around 11:55, 12:10, we left Orlu.
So they held you hostage
all through yesterday and today.
Compelling you to.
So it was based on that since the governor himself came in person and made his statement that they should that I must complete the result, that I must declare it here, that is giving me 1 hour, that they should watch 1 hour, that if I don't do it anyway, he has spoken. He has spoken that he will not say anything, that he is giving me 1 hour to tidy the results. I had to fall back to the REC, and he said, okay, go ahead. So when I was declaring, I told the public that this result is being declared not out of my own will, because I know it is fraught with a lot of irregularities. However, I'm declaring it under stress because of under duress and stress because of my children, my wife, my family, and my head. And so I did it and declared him the winner. The allegation by his boys that the governor slapped me, the governor never slapped me. Rather, he was asking me to, as I wasn't bulging, because I know, but there's no way the governor will come and I'll start talking. No. I respected him as a governor, but I told him, sir, I'm a man of integrity. This thing is not doable. But when he saw that I was resisting, he now said,
what was he asking you to do exactly?
To collect the results that he has already won and that I should declare him the winner. Whereas if you cancel these 7 local governments that are frustrated with irregularities, the result will be inconclusive. As we speak, my stand is that the result is inconclusive, and those areas should be looked into with a view of reconducting a fresh election to know the actual winner. Because in some areas you see somebody, only him, scoring 24,000 something, which I told them that this is not normal. Do you understand me? Even if these are sons of Orlu, they have their own take from that place. You cannot score such a. In some areas you only will score 8,000 something. Because of that, Uguta, you see, Uguta is 80 something thousand registered voters, but only 7,100 something we are credited, because the guy there insisted upon their this thing.
There was this allegation that security forces were also.
I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware. Whatever happened behind me. Do you understand me? But the people that took me away were the police. Mopo 18 or 64. They made sure that even because of me, they had to blow tear gas to scare the crowd away. Yes, some of his boys, out of anger or what, they were frustrated. See my hand. See it's swollen. See here. See, you can see it. So, but I was being careful not to be injured seriously. Since if I'm going, they move me, and if I want to answer phone, they will hit me.